all that training, the military he was in.
Happy New Year, guys.
Decorated car. You know, how you gonna live?
It's Happy New Year's. New Year's Eve. Here we go. Almost.
You had military training. You said you were special ops. Come on, Richard.
I'm about to hit the avenue, guys. I'm gonna leave you with Channel 19.
Yeah, he's CIA, he's DEA, and everything else. Yeah, he has 4 government badges. You know, decorated car. He killed 3 hitmen for the Gambino crime family on Avenue U and West 4th Street in Brooklyn. He ripped one of the throats. He ripped the throat out of one of them with his bare hands with the eagle claw. Come on, Cracky. What kind of shit were you smoking back then, man? Cow shit. Then he says he smokes top shit. He says he smokes purple haze and, laboratory grade, whatever the fuck he calls it. He's smoking K2, man. He's smoking dog shit with dried up grass, a little hay. That's what he's smoking. He's smoking some farmer's weed. He's smoking that Matrix shit. If he able to smoke some real shit, he'll hang himself. He'll fucking get overwhelmed and find out the truth and really see who he really is. He'll kill himself. That's right, Quincy. Harry Carey. That's my man. Yeah, that's him. Keep him in the dream world. He was appointed by Richard Nixon. It's not a day. You don't come around here, right? You could see we were having.
Why does Enforcer sound madder and madder with every transmission when he don't hear me keying up?
Opinion. Then you got a weirdo out there. You got some 55-year-old that lives at home with his mom and wears his mother's clothes. Right? He goes by the name of Mumbles. And he says Richie is the next thing since Jesus. I mean, what kind of sick shit who would say something like that? Now, let's see.
Only the chosen ones on this cheesy globe.
You're a piece of shit. Shit, huh? So a lot of them do. You're a piece of shit. I mean, it don't get me mad. I don't give a shit what he thinks about Richard, because I know he's just kissing his ass. But for him, for that to come out of someone's mouth, I guess he think it's going to get someone angry or something.
That's the 4th time Enforcer repeated this week. I think it got him very angry and stuck in his head.
Shit. The racist crackers. You're a piece of shit. Hey, the thing is, none of us go up to 40 and fuck around with anyone out there, you know what I'm saying? But I know it is just not.
They're not allowed.
That's Richie Peoples, man. How you gonna not see all the people that Cracky's affiliated with is down with that bullshit, and you don't see that. He just say he just knows it for no reason, right? They call him for nothing, right? Yeah, all right.
They call him for radio work like everybody else is smart.
Bullshit. They don't call you for no fucking radio work. Get the fuck out of here, man. Half of them crackers that be on 40, they got technicians. They got fucking real. They don't go to.
Hey, Mumbles, I'm out of here. You have a blessed one there. Hey, look at 250. He gets madder with every transmission. You don't hear me? And the little homo. Listen to how shitty that homo sounds.
You gotta jump it up and down like a Mexican jumping bean.
He a punk, man. You should have seen him before he came to my side. Mumbles, you see what I did to these clowns? Listen, I told them check themselves before they wreck themselves. They didn't believe me. I let them run their mouth, and I showed them exactly what's never happened. And while they are running their mouth, they ain't been the same since. Now you can't really add 250 homo to that list because we all know he never stepped to the sidewalk even once. So you got to cross him off all list. He's like the biggest bore out here. Y'all have a good night, East Coast, the king, the most talked about and beaten beard man on and off the mic. It's clear.
6 months. If Richard can come up with that video right there. We could have been somebody down there on the show that was homosexual. I remember that day. Me and Nine. We remember the day when you said it. It was like, oh shit. We was hysterical. Don't spare me that bullshit, Cracky. You convinced your mother that you're homosexual.
there was two key words in there: we and convinced. That ought to tell you all you need to know. You guys have a good night. I got the homos running ragged.
You convinced everyone. We've known that. Hey, Rich.
Now listen to the number one wee wee boy. Listen to the number one wee wee boy. We convinced. Listen. Everybody heard the original Gate. They know what it is. You can't convince anybody of nothing except the unknown passerbys. But I tell you, I didn't have to work to convince them you didn't have a video. I didn't have to work to convince them you're never bringing your Kevlar in your tap. Yo, guys, Enforcer 250's president. Now you know how I feel about him. He's a big more than me, so you know I'm out the door. Watch when the lights go out in the video. Oh, I'm not live. My bad.
You know how the story went down. You know how the story went down, right?
Well, it's on what I put out there. Well, Craig, you said we, right? Because there were more than one in your bed, man. Let's not even play the one where you talk about where you had some people sleeping with another man in a bed. Who say shit like that, man? Who say shit like that? You were sleeping with another man in the bed, yo. And that shit sounds suspect as a motherfucker, yo. I know Cracky, it kills you to this day. I know you grieve, you wish you never said that.
Got you there, Squeaky.
The exact words were, it's not like I was in the bed sleeping with the guy. But hey, man, you could try to convince the public all you want. Me and the FBI love that story. The King is Club.
Sleeping in his bed, and he was there to secure him. Huh? You had a man sleeping in your bed, and you was there to secure him. I don't got a fucker play that one. I could play it, I could put it on the deck. But they heard that shit. You was right there to like make sure he sleep sound and shit. Yo, Cracky, you a freak, man. You a fucking freak.
Yo, remember when he goes, I wish I threw up my hands and I'm shaking my wand. Now she knows. He was screaming that shit. What the fuck does that mean? He's throw up his hands and shaking his wand. What kind of gay shit is that?
That's homo shit. I mean, he was dancing around.
It was very theatrical. It had to convince somebody or something to get this guy out the house without her figuring out he's really a cop. But she figured it out a little while later because I was packing heat. We're out of here, man.
Poor little stinky.
And the sad part about it, all of that's in his own words, and he's still denying that he said it.
But the most...
I'm not denying it. It's all there on Videogate. Where the fuck do you think you got these words you're twisting all around? It's all on Videogate, every word of it, and it's true meaning. Yes, sir, the Richie Radio and the Donnie Brasco channel. Guaranteed it's on the Donnie Brasco in the first 4 months, but nevertheless, man, I ain't gotta deny it, baby. I'll supply it.
That's why I'm doing what I do, man. Because they just brought...
That's why I'm doing what I do, man. I'm trying to make convince the world that it's not as he said. It's what I want them to believe. He said, I want them to believe. He said, God, you earned it. I earned it, baby.
Motherfucker, because you're a little fucking sick little piece of shit.
Yep, that story, how I became the FBI's invincible monster, shit like that. Bye-bye, cupcake.
That bullshit, huh? I'm talking about when Chili, I could play the fucking video.
Uh-oh, he's on Chili, man. Wasn't he trying to convince everybody out here for the last 3 years Chili's dead? You see what I do to him? I get him so fucked up. Then when he gets caught with them, I'll show you the transcripts. Now it's not about he speaks to her on the phone, he went to the house. Now it's I'll show you the transcripts. Once he gets caught in the lie, he does a little short transcript. I'll show you the transcripts.
Sound like he was literally dead because they was telling him, yo, why didn't you say that? Yo? And that's when motherfuckers they wasn't showing him no love after that. But you know, he sneaked his sick ass back into the picture again with the fucking cracker crew. You understand? You can't cover that shit up, Cracky.
Hey, you bunch of crackers, yous all suck.
And you say keep that to yourself.
talking like a cop that knows how a joke like that can get torn out of order. See what you're doing? Talking like a cop, baby. The guy don't do shit like that. He said that to fuck with your heads. But I told him straight up, some might, actually think something like that is real because they live in a very minuscule mind and world and place. See, if we listen to you, we know exactly why I did what I did in that video game the way I did it.
And the plots you're trying to do and all, man, fuck you, man. Understand? I know it's cracky.
Bottom line is, you fucking 5 motherfuckers, Richie beat you to the point of no return. You don't know what to do. You can't get to make your move. You're too scared to make your move. And you got nothing new you can bring to the table. And that's the bottom line.
Yourself, huh? There's a point of no return when you told Chili to keep that to himself.
Alright, guys. I'm out of here now. This time for sure, man. Serious heartbeat, man. I'm trying to get out this door, but this is just way too funny and too easy to me. The king of New York City's clip.
Fucking a church in the drug program. You told Ryan to keep that to himself. Pedophile motherfucker.
Come on, 2-5 them up.
Silence. Yeah, that's why Chili, they try to fake Chili's death. They try to, because I remember them saying he died.
Oh, now they fake Chili's death. What he would say to cover up his lies and made up stories. Unreal, unfucking real.
Let him burning in hell screaming. His picture and all that. But it really wasn't important, but I still got it on the back burner. He's a piece of shit, and he's a racist piece of shit, man. I got it, but that's rich people. Pay attention. Because at the end of the day, Richie's a white little trash, yeah? And no racist crackers are all drug addicts. Because I've heard them talk about AA or NA and shit. So I look up AA, NA. I go look at YouTube and I look up videos. And I see nothing but junkies sitting in a fucking room complaining about they gonna get high one day. I look at it fucking...
Now look at his mentality and intellect and ingenuity. Here he is, how old, in his late 20s, and he had to look up AA and NA to find out what it is. Yo, this is coming from a cat that only heard the song Short People for the first time last year and ain't been the same since. But then again, ain't nobody pumped his ass out here like I have, and he ain't been the same since that either. So hey, man, let the video games reflect it all.
Sugar and that little ass cup of coffee, man. You still a junkie, motherfucker. And them motherfuckers, they got the nerve to try to judge people out here when they fucking are opiate drug addicts. Yeah, they talk about taking pills and all that shit. They doing heroin and shit. Now, if you got a problem, you got a problem, shit. But don't be out here fucking throwing rocks at people when your fucking backyard is dirty.
Yeah, be like these 5 motherfuckers. Be out here throwing made up water balloons. I leave you 5 homos crying like the punk bitches I showed the world. You's punches on the mic, punches off the mic. You don't know what to do. You can't make it to that moment, and you's got nothing to do to bring to the table. You's a bore to me, man. Boring. I'll show you when I come off this key. You don't believe me? Pay attention.
Here's some shit, man. Okay, you could stop. Rest in peace, man. God rest his soul. Rest in peace. You, you broke, I'll steal shit on you, motherfucker. You heard that? You got no fucking respect. That motherfucker can kiss your ass all they want. I'm I'ma still, even when you dead, motherfucker, I'ma shit on you.
I don't respect loser punks with big mouths.
Right? So it doesn't matter.
I don't respect loser punks with big mouths or she-males strung out on cocaine thinking they make radio sound better than me. Listen to his work.
What happened, Cracky? CK sitting a nerve? Poor Cracky.
Red Hook's red CB, knocking Cracky out the box. That's right. If you don't wanna have to worry about getting a radio done by Richie, and you don't gotta worry about catching germs and fucking diseases or whatever, or it might be some motherfucking ashes or filth or slime. You understand? Or some weird shit in your radio. Go to Red Hook, man. You do that shit clean work, man. Crispy, clean work. Red Hook doesn't do no drugs. You don't smoke no cigarettes. You don't hear him out there coughing his goddamn
Cokehead.
out his ass. You understand? Richie got motherfucking hepatitis alphabet. He got hepatitis
CK's my doctor. Hold on, folks.
C in the whole fucking alphabet. Hepatitis. You can't tell me he don't got no shit, man. That motherfucker, Richie almost died in the summertime. Huh? I still got that. Richie almost died on his own video game. Everybody heard that shit.
Oh, when he was coughing, smoking and spitting?
Hey, Red Hook, you do good.
Woke up.
Red Hook, I gotta tell you, you do beautiful work, dude. So glad you're not my competition.
That's some type of shit you call fucking
Alright, how's that better?
yeah. Call fucking 911 after that shit, man.
Poor Nitro died
You
in
know
the...
what he do? He sucked the slop sink. He sucked the fucking pipe for the slop sink.
Oh, yeah. That's what he did. He's so fat, he came and fit into the slop sink.
So that nigga was blowing up, puking, gasping. That shit was crazy.
Now I'm going to turn off the show right now. The soap opera is over for me.
Ask him if he alright. None of that shit. He don't give a fuck.
With all these good sounding radios out here, you're turning it off there? I don't like soap operas either, man, but, we do have a lot of punks out here that feel the way me and you do, but they just don't speak up. The king is clear.
Okay.
Busted upside the head, he's still squealing.
Actually, not squealing anymore. Roger.
Man, look at
The only trouble is, Richie, every day it's the same repeat.
I know, they have nothing new. They have nothing new they can bring to the table. Richie's a big radio man. Richie makes them sound like no other. Richie told them 5 years ago, you're never fucking touching nobody. You're not putting your hands on nobody. It's never going down like that. They tell him you never met a pack of niggas like us. How many times this pack of niggas were on my sidewalk and they gotta go home and cry about it? Going on 6 years now, man. It's not my problem. I didn't make it. They're the ones with the problem. Hey, listen. Anytime they're ready to solve this problem, bring the beef, I'm the butcher. I can't say it no plainer. If you can't do that, then just shut the fuck up.
what you butchering out? Welfare? EBT, motherfucker? Oh, Cracky, another year coming up. By 2020, they pulling the plug.
Oh, shit. He's telling us another year is coming up, but he still ain't gonna make it to the end of that day. Lord have no mercy. How bad did Richie punk the headbanger?
Cracky? No one-shot deal for Cracky?
The government already shut down. You know that. The temporary shutdown, Cracky. What are you going to do about it, Cracky?
Bomb style, man. Straight up fucking bomb style, man. You see, I'm not making fun
We're gonna
of
get
people
rid of the
that-
president.
You got people that are fucked up, but then you got career bums. You got motherfuckers that want to be a bum. They are content on being a bum. You just look at them and you just throw a bag of clothes at them. Yo, Cracky, yeah. Thank you, dog. Fucking bum, bitch. How you call yourself a man and you wearing somebody else's pants, yo? I'll wait. Huh? Every house got fucked up. Yeah, they give you some clothes and all that, you know, or, you know, the stock market fell, or you lost your job, and you just caught in a situation, you got to get yourself back up so people help you. That's all good. But you a fucking career bomb. You depend on people. You a leech. You're a taker. You're a fucking leech.
And he's a greedy bastard, too. He's a greedy bastard.
It's so bad that Richie leeches on my energy. He's a sucker. I keep telling y'all, Richie is a succubus. He leeches off of our vibrant energy. Without us, Richie's dull. Look at him, gray is dull. He doesn't have no vibrant in him. He's a little dull, little sick bitch. Look at him. Every day he hears 250, Red Hook, me, whoever. This is a video. He leeches. He's a succubus. Yeah, look it up.
Chocolate homo.
Succubus. Learn it. Because everything I say, Cracky, that's my little sunset. I'm spawned that little piece of shit right there. He learned a lot from me. But somebody that's twice my age, how you, Cracky, how you twice my age and you still a little motherfucker, huh? Looking up to what I say, recycling my words. Richie's the type, man, and I don't like this. What's that down here? I do this, right? So he said, you got some, see, he's looking at your chicks, you get it. And his head, he's thinking, hoping one day you get that to him. Shit. I be like thinking that shit. So I nigga like, yo, shit is hot, you know what I'm saying? You looking at homie and he looks bummed out. I'm thinking like, yeah, I know this nigga one day he think I'm gonna kill him and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, damn, this nigga still got my shit on from last year, man. Yo, son, I gave you that shit 3 years ago. Still got them shits on, man? I guess that's the flyest shit you ever wore in your life, right?
He's gonna rock that shit till he does.
I lived in Brooklyn. Got fans and all that out there.
Does anybody know what shit they talking about? Mr. Enforcer talking like he knows the person. He was there. He knows the item. Homos are funny.
Cracky will wear anybody clothes. That's the funny shit, man. He don't give a fuck, man. That nigga wear anybody shit.
That's nasty.
Yeah, man. And then you don't wear no socks. Check that out.
Okay, I was
One of your video games. When Iron Man went to confront your bitch ass,
Listen, I don't want
and you bitched up, talk about your private property, you didn't talk damn crazy like you talk on the radio. That's the difference. Your private property, Johnny. Basically, you call the cops, right? But you put on like 2 different pairs of dirty ass fucking shoes that you didn't go to the store and buy, right? And you put them shits on raw dogs. No goddamn socks. Raw fucking dogs, man. Nigga put on a tennis shoe.
Homos are studying my every move of what I do in a video. Go to the video. Have a field day with it. Cry about it.
Yo, wow, like when the fucking Pains used to go bowling and shit. In 1977, the Pains used to go bowling. They had a bowling team and shit. Look at Cracky wearing this shit. 2018, he got on the Pain bowling shoe on. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't wearing
Oh shit, he got Nitro to laugh over my Kmart Dr. Scholl sneakers.
I guess the Pain family used to go tennis. When motherfucking, John McEnroe.
Come on, Richie, you don't buy from Kmart. You know it came from Walmart. Yeah, I buy all my Dr. Scholl white sneakers at Walmart.
Motherfucking 1978. Oh my God, bro. I'm
That's because he can't catch wreck when he on my sidewalk. He's scared.
Ask not. I'm talking about really going at somebody. This ain't shit right here. This Rocky's like,
You're supposed to really go at somebody when you're on their sidewalk, not cry about it.
oh shit right here. You know how you just look at a fly? A big ass motherfucking fly. You like, that fly was in that pile of shit right there.
Come on, Nitro.
That's what you are, Cracky, a fly. Tell me you ain't a fly. Come on. Tell me you ain't a fly, Cracky. Huh? Look who you're fucking surrounded. Shit. Bill. That's where shit hang out. Like when a dog take a shit, they normally take a dog around fucking like garbage or some shit. It's dirty around shit, huh? Come on, look around you, man. You might as well be a piece of shit.
Damn, that's nasty.
I bet you
Damn, that's nasty. Listen to the homo. Imagine how he tries to wiggle his face and wrinkle his nose when he tries to make that sound. Nasty. Mind you, folks, I'm not in control.
dirty. Cracky the type, he'll sit there and talk to you with a fly on his head. Won't even think nothing of it, man. Like, yo, Cracky, you want to introduce me to your friend over there? What you talking about, dog? You got a fly on your head for like 10 minutes. That's just that just hurt me to fly.
What about when he took that Lucy from McNightmares? He's taking a cigarette from another man that was in his mouth. That's nasty.
Enforcer sounds like he's crying like a baby behind that mic. Don't even listen to his voice. Like he's crying that Richie's not keying up.
That is this guy. And he had a handful of them. In his other hand, he had a handful of butts.
Fucking guy, Richie's boy, McNightmares, crumbing cigarette butts from the sidewalk. I reached like, hey, dog, give me one of those, dog. He took it in his own video, man. No shame.
Nah, yo, I don't want to hear shit. Because if you was on the other foot, if I was in that situation, motherfuckers would do the same goddamn shit. I don't want to hear that, man. Anything a motherfucker know about you, they'll try to use that against you. I don't want to hear shit out here, man. Alright? So ain't nobody motherfucking innocent out here. I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. But Cracky, this is the crazy part, right? Everybody's first impression of him is panhandling, being a fucking bum. One time I was copping the mail on the Super Bowl. Everybody that met this little piece of shit, first impression, begging for a fucking dollar. Or they gave you some fucking food. You a straight up bum.
Man, I just wish you run into me with that. Give me $1, sir. He knows.
Hey, you could run into him. You told everybody you were coming through a sidewalk with a Kevlar in the top. Damn, Mr. Enforcer. Do you really want to run into Richie? How bad do you want to run into Richie? What do you need to do to run into Richie?
Or a pizza deal, two slices with a soda. You understand? Or bag of coffee. Some people look like if you don't feed that person, it may be their last meal. You know what I mean? It's cold and shit. I fucking gave people.
They mad because I don't look like that.
Brand new pair of kicks. I take the kicks that I'm wearing on my feet and I put them right in a box. Word to God. I put it right in a box. I go out and give it to a homeless person. I'm talking about I give it to somebody that they shit was fucked up. They look like they don't give a fuck. They shit was busted. And I ain't like, they like, oh, I'm like, nah, it ain't the trick here, man. Put it on bone. You good money and shit. But Cracky, man, look at it. He there waiting for somebody to give him something.
Yo, you see all the devices he has, all those tablets and phones and smash screens?
Just one, only one fucked up screen tablet. Just one out of 5 devices. Just one. Dollar Van gave it to me. Somebody left it on the Dollar Van, but we know why. But everything works. But hey, that's a homo for you.
Refurbished radios off of eBay and then sells it.
Richie never buys anything from eBay. Richie tells everybody out here never buy from eBay. And Richie will never ever chance his sound, his finish, or his rep on refurbs. Come on, man. Everybody know refurbs come in plain white and brown boxes. What'd that unit in 7.8 look like?
Give it to who it belongs to, yo. I found a phone, that shit ain't mine. Especially today, what you gonna do with it? I'm Cracky, Cracky will turn that shit, take the bad hit. He'll keep it for himself. That's how much fucking slime ball he is.
Hey, you selling that one?
One time I had a family crying, man. I gave them their phone back, they was crying. They were saying, God, Jesus bless you, all over the place. I said, nah, I'm good. You're going to give me money and all that. I'm good, man. Just wanted to get it out the way. So I was riding my bike. Somebody found it was a purse wallet. And luckily, I was picked it up. The car could have ran over that shit. And it said, phone lost the call. I called it, met up. They were crying because they had valuable information and they had they had credit cards. They had a lot of cards, man, that shit. They had no money, none of that. They was crying that I gave that phone back. I was like, nah, no problem. Cracky, what? I think he would have thought he hit the lottery and just found that shit.
Hey, Spark Plug, you sounding real good around New York. Hey, Spark Plug, you sounding real good around New York City. You're 127 waving.
You went out there. Wow. Yo, Cracky.
Hey, Spark Plug. Hey, Spark Plug, we hear you, man. That echo sounding real nice out there, man. You're 127 New York, standing by.
You don't hear nobody. You don't hear nobody when I key up, Cracky. Crash.
Growing up, you get more older. She always remember that.
Hey, Spark Plug, we got that NYC Mutts video game rolling, man. You'll be able to hear yourself later. We at the 33-minute zone. Hey, Spark Plug, we got that NYC Mutts video game rolling. It's at the 33-minute zone. Your hole in the wall, non-Crooklyn, Brooklyn, New York CB shop. The most talked about and meet and feed man on and off the bandwave to one of these crying homos can show, prove, and demonstrate otherwise to the listening public. The king of New York. Goddamn.
Yo, Cracky, why you messing up my video gates? Huh?
Uh-oh, the cokehead says the coked out female says I'm messing up her video games. Let me get back quiet, get out this 20, pistol bound.
I don't know what I've been told. Cracky's messing up my...
Boy, that sounds like shit. He swears he's my competition. He swears he's my competition. Listen to him.
Yo, matter of fact, I got 2 radios right here. I'm giving you, yo.
Alright, no problem. When I go to Manhattan, I'll let you know.
Joe, man, you're doing a very good job, man. It's nice and clean work. Even Cracky's own people say, yo, that man knows some shit. Don't get mad. He said just like that. That man knows something. Don't get mad.
Listen, I have 6 radios here in a week and a half. That's more than Cracky ever had.
He got you there, Squeaky.
What do you got to say for yourself?
He ain't got me, he got you guys. I do more than 6 in a day.
Cracky got competition?
So you was love to believe.
And it's in Brooklyn.
Yo, I've witnessed and heard them talk to Galavan. Alright? I've witnessed that shit on FaceTime. Red Hood talking to a Galavan, and he showed me the motherfucking radio. I was like, oh, did. I'm like, say words. Yo, I'm talking, this is like in the beginning stages. And I won't even talk about his customers, yo.
You're done, Richard.
Now check it. Two guns fucking Red Hook. So you know his work ain't bullshit. Two guns is very picky. He ain't gonna just fuck with anybody. Huh? And he fuck with Red Hook. You even think about fucking with Cracky. Why is that, Cracky?
Because Richie does not deal with certain people, never will. There's certain people out on radios Richie will never deal with. Richie's got the longest running rep out here and the best CB shops to be assembled. The best CB shop seen comes from Richie. The next one's going to be a doozy.
Your benefactor. I put it like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not keying up. They're just ghost talking to me. I'm just dropping the PA switch, as you can tell. But, yeah, man, they want to convince you I'm not in control. Pistol. Check the work. Check the sound. Listen to how it drops on the other end.
Go to Red Hook for work. Right in front of your face, bitch. What Richie do? He try to make it. I be hearing this bullshit. He try to make a motherfucker feel sorry for him. That's his whole fucking game, man. And one thing is, I get hurt when a nigga don't see that. They don't have.
How many times did he repeat this in the last 35, 40 minutes? How many times the same words? So stupid, these homos.
Don't run that bullshit. This nigga be throwing them feel pity ass shit. So motherfucker feel bad and shit. I mean, this little indirect. I know he be on the phone here, I feel like dying today. Nobody care about me. I feel like dying. Joke is going. You would have talked to me no more. I know he be pulling that shit on the phone. I know he be pulling that. Niggas call up. Sometimes they don't even want to call no more because they gonna run. That's what control freaks and narcissistic motherfuckers do. They'll get into some motherfucking Ivan Dito, I fell down today. My leg is fucked up. Get into all this motherfucker. He's like, yo. I said, yo, man. Wow, man. I just called like, yo, did you finish that fucking radio, man? Oh, they don't care about me. Yo, check this out, man. Go over there, pick that shit up. I'm not the motherfucking hospital. No motherfucking vitamin shop. I just want the fucking radio. Like, yo, I'm over there right now, dog.
Don't think you should bring a burger and some fries.
Yo, all you gotta do, go get the burger and fries. All you gotta do, sit on that bitch. Cause on your way, the food might get cold, man. So what you do, you sit on it. Sit on it. Let it get a little squashy. Throw a couple of farts, like, a nice wet one, you understand? Be nice and warm when you get, and Cracky, you be like, oh, yeah, dog, it is nice and warm.
Well, you know me, I give him some special sauce.
Man,
I told you 4.5 years ago to get used to doing that.
they eat after, I don't know how people do it, but, Cracky, you ate out the garden, you said it. You were homeless for 4 years, man. So you was raw dog eating out the garden.
How come you don't play these video clips of all the things I say?
Remember when he made that video when they were...
See, it's always remember a video. A video they don't remember, can't find, and don't have.
He says that he used to live in the back where the dumpsters are for 2.5 years.
Yeah, this is world, man. The homeless bum world and shit.
I told him all you got to do is come to CVS. He knows where to meet. I told him all his problems will be over.
Cocksucker, man. I don't even have to be out here for him to be talking shit. Every day, non-stop. Every fucking day, man. And these cocksucker got the nerve to tell me I be out here every day. I'm like, wow, yo. Do your man's right there, this nigga be out here every day. Ignorance is bliss. Like, it's good. You know what? It's good that I can see clear and see right through the bullshit. And it don't bother me. Like, I see the bullshit. And these motherfuckers fucking, see no evil ass niggas and shit. Nigga be waiting for people to give them phone like clockwork, yo. Holiday coming up and shit. People wake up like a little kid and shit, man. Knowing people coming through with phone. I mean, everybody deserves to eat. When you a fucking slime ball, man, you a slimy ass, when you a little fucking, you know that little mucus? You ever see the commercials, that little mucus motherfucker, that's with me.
I want to know why you got so fat. You got to be that mess.
You know how you don't exercise, take care of yourself, you don't move or do nothing, sitting on your funky ass every goddamn day, marinating your juice. Yeah, and you eating garbage. See, Richie, you come out here and he be hearing this shit, like when I talk about what I eat. Healthy shit. Every once in a while, you know, I like to have something on the grill, barbecue and shit. But every day, no. But you know, Cracky, you got my mail, then come out here and try to say what he had healthy. Bullshit, you eat garbage, Cracky. You eat, yo. It's like you put your food on a fucking garbage stop, a garbage can stop. Like you, one time this nasty, fucking nasty. Oh my God, nasty. After that, you know, we talk about healthy food. Cracky want to make a video with chicken and all this shit thrown together right on top of the fucking workbench with the fucking cigarette butts. And look, you see his fucking hand and his nail. Touch meat with dirty hands. You are a little nasty pig. He's the type of motherfucker that talk to you with his mouth. He'll talk to you eating. And he hands you the six and you ain't got teeth. Spitting food out his mouth and all that. Matter of fact, he work on your radio. Eating the food. Next thing you know, you like, what this white shit in my mic? So I fucking take a toothpick and chip that shit out of the fucking microphone. Like, you call him Cracky. Yo, what's that motherfucking shit in the mic, yo? And he don't know what it is, because he's fucking retarded half of the time.
Yeah, you don't digest your food properly. It goes in your mouth, you know, your teeth. You gotta break it down real small before you swallow it. He didn't use no teeth, so he swallows the shit whole. So that shit stays in his stomach for a long time, you know? Maybe a month.
Yeah, fecal matter. And the intestine. Fecal matter. That's why his belly look like that. He don't got choppers. He don't got choppers to chop the food down before it's going to the digest. He don't give a fuck about that. Because I seen him eating food. Reflection. With some bass radio he's working on. Yo, he chewed like a fucking rodent. Like a mouse. You ever see a mouse when they eat? They move and they fucking jaw 1,000 miles per minute. Because they only got 2 teeth and shit. So they gotta be, you know how they gotta chew like funny and shit. That's how rich chew, yo.
Richie the rat.
Fucking mutated rat looking motherfucker. And that's right, we catch it back on Cracky.
I know when the whole Cracky's hand, all he can do is look stupid or look at a bass meter.
Enforcer wants to hold my hand so bad. But you see what I do to him, right?
Main game is instigating. That's his main strategy.
He's a dirtbag, man. That's what miserable people do. We out here talking about religion, whatever. He come out hating and shit. So I start shitting on him because he's spiritually and mentally sick.
No, because he's still trying to bring shit back that don't exist. He's trying to say that someone...
Remember the video he made, remember this, remember that. I'm not trying, only thing I'm trying to bring back is the fact that I got you to forget about your Kevlar and your tap, man. The king of New York City, most talked about everything feared.
Coffee, hot coffee, when you fuck a bitch, right? I mean, in your era, old days and shit, a bitch come up and say, hot coffee, that was a sign to fuck. So that's gay, man.
No, but the point is, it never happened. One time, Johnny Rat invited me for coffee. He was driving. He was on the highway. This little fucking rat bastard, Cracky, is trying to say that he invited me twice.
And your reply, your answer both times was you don't come out at night. You don't come out when the sun goes down. What's wrong with that? It's on Videogate, man. You know what you're quoting, the Videogate.
Cracky knows that. And he's listening right now. Yeah, Johnny Rat. His name ain't Rat for no reason. They're closing in.
What's the matter, Cracky? You still trying to get people to fight your battles?
As long as he out here, man, I'm gonna stay shitting on him, yo. Heard? Nigga out here recording me and shit for what? Huh? Suppose we enemies, huh? What you recording me for, huh? Because you want to snitch. What you recording me for? We don't...
Why you recording me? You recycle my words. Oh, bro, I don't take your words and your Videogates and make remixes and make my channel whole thing based on that. You take my words, my Videogates, remix, we splice them together. Is that like biting somebody's style? I mean, what do you call that? The king of New York City. The man, the most talked about MB then feed.
Right there. Can you see me, Cracky? Nah, you can't see me, right?
Yeah, but I don't understand that he videogates everything. But he never videogates the dollar vans. Right, Cracky?
No, the shit that he should be videoed.
I used to Videogate the dollar bands all the time. They asked me not to. There's even 2 dollar band channels. I used to Videogate dollar bands all the time. There's plenty of dollar band videos on my shit. Plenty.
Because all he does is open up radios, turn a couple of VRs or potentiometers and closes it. And tells people he bullshit stuff, that he did his magic. Meanwhile, 99% of the radios,
I don't know. I think if I let Richie's work speak for himself. Everybody hears the sound of the Richie radios or the radios Richie does. And nobody ever has nothing bad to say. The before and afters with Richie are always amazing. Who bad?
The problem with that is that frequency count that he's using is not calibrated. So that shit's off frequency. He's going by an off-frequency piece of test equipment. You understand? Every piece of gear, I don't care how expensive it is, every gear has to be calibrated to the standards, to laboratory standards, all right? Whether it's my gear, whoever. Any bench tech, a real tech, they'll tell you the same. I mean, they don't all do it, but you should on a yearly basis, whether it's a analyzer, whatever the case may be. And
Why are they so worried about how I do the radios? Listen, nobody cares what I do to the radios. Only thing they care about is what it sounds like when I'm done. Only thing they care about is what they know it's going to sound like when I'm done. Nobody cares what I do to the radios, inside the radios. Nobody wants to know. That's not what they're paying me for. They're paying me for what y'all hear in every different radio I Videogate. The king of New York. Pistol.
it gives you a certification sticker, and then it's mailed right back to you.
Yep, you're right, yep. And I don't even know Refurb's come in plain brown and white boxes.
That was correct. He doesn't own any test gear. And even if he did, he wouldn't even know how to use it. I told him I got a piece of test gear.
I told him I got this, I got that, just come meet me. I'm not begging anybody to kidnap you anymore. I told him this, I told him that, blah, blah, blah. He needs this, he needs that. Oh!